Hey everybody, welcome back to a very special edition of Not Another Whiskey Show, because today we are giving you our first crack episode, and it is a good one because we've got Stagg Jr. That's right, Junior. This is batch 17. So not able to get all the hottest new stuff for sure, but this is considered a pretty good one. They went out with a bang for Junior becoming a man, so to speak. For those who aren't aware, a little bit of a backstory on this. This is basically Buffalo Trace's mash bill number one. Rumored eight, nine, probably not quite 10 years. Pretty much barrel strength, but this one's coming up at 128.7 or 64.35%. So very excited. This is actually my first time trying Stagg too, so this is a complete new experience you're going to get to share. So let's get into it now and see if I can pop this open. So I'm pretty sure this shares the same mash bill as like normal Buffalo Trace and Benchmark and E.H. Taylor and those guys. This thing's locked up tight, and I do not have very many nails, so this might take a little bit of finagling. And okay, good. I'm not much for the YouTube editing. I like to give you guys the raw, uncut experience, not only in the flavors and my reaction, but we're not going to waste time with fancy graphics and transitions at this point because I don't think you guys need them. But here, okay. So with that, here is our Stagg Jr. Batch 17 first time ever try. So let's see. All right. I do like to keep those little things, but let's just get it open. And she's sealed up tight. Okay. Cork pop. Nice. All right. Ooh, already getting some nice aromas, but let's pour it up. Okay. Ooh. It's wonderful when you can start getting aromas right out of the glass, even this far away. Here, let's put its little antlers back on its head. Okay. So immediately, some of that Buffalo Trace famous fruitiness is coming through. A lot of people describe it as grape. You know, to me, it's the type of grape from those smelly markers that you might have seen as like the kids in the 80s and 90s and stuff. Not in like an artificial way, but kind of in like not quite a Concord grape way, some like a grapier grape than you've ever had. Of course, the proof shows, but really it's not like strong ethanol. You can just tell there's a depth of flavor. Sweet oak, some light honeys, but I'm really actually amazed at how light of a bourbon this is, given the proof and just sort of the reputation. But great legs, sort of a chestnut color, I'd reckon. But okay, let's get into it. Yeah, berries, strawberries, maybe even. Cheers to you, dear reader and viewer. Okay, wow. Okay, not quite my first sip of the day, but we're talking one of these big powerhouse proofs. Still getting a little acclimated, but really thick, syrupy, oily mouthfeel. Very pleasant that way. No complaints. That backbone of fruit is apparent starting in the nose. It opens with like jammy red fruit characteristics. Bridges with a little bit of oak. Not quite like char or anything. Not even getting a lot of caramels, even like some of the traditional, more butterscotch flavors and such. It's really surprisingly light. I know I keep coming back to that, but perfumed but not in like a grandma's perfume smell. More of like a floral, in a natural floral way. Not a terribly persistent finish. I mean, Yeah, it's maybe where some of the more cinnamony, familiar baking spices start to come out. But mm, fantastic for being brand new. Sitting on the shelf for a few years. Definitely would like to check out George T. Stagg, any of the B-Tech stuff, really. But you know, people, I've seen this for like $300. This cost me about $100. I got it on a sale, like a coupon at the liquor store, 20 bucks off or something. But you know, is it worth it? I would say yes, it is worth experiencing at a bar at the very least. A bottle, I really hate to say spend 300 bucks on something like this because it's so subjective. I mean, if you have the money to spend, why not? If it's something where the budget's tight, I mean, good old Buffalo Trace isn't gonna hurt. I mean, a little Buffalo Trace and Benchmark foolproof mix might pull it off. Um, you know, lots of good stuff on the shelf. And it's not even for the proof, again, like an E.H. Taylor, not a bad comparison. That might be a different mash bill, honestly. I'm not sure, guys, but yeah, definitely one to savor on whatever sip this is. Now, more of those dark wood notes coming through. Cherry. Um, Going between Bing, the red Bing, and the black cherry, honestly. A little bit more of that cinnamon and clove, but yeah, not particularly tannic, not particularly overbearing or anything. So, what can we possibly compare this to? Well, loyal viewers will know that we've recently reviewed this Elijah Craig Private Barrel. This is 10 years and incredible 137.7 proof. And this stuff is just frankly almost too strong for me, at least without dilution. But not quite knowing the age statement and not quite knowing, well, I guess we do know the proof. We know this one is far more alcoholic, but let's just see what a Heaven Hill product is like versus roughly something in that neighborhood from Buffalo Trace. So now on the nose, wow. Maybe I didn't give this a fair shake. Peanut brittle and dark chocolate. Like fudgy brownie, like the brownie crust when it's been cooked, so it's not moist. It's like got that crisp kind of baked element to the chocolate. Real absence of red fruits for me or any sort of fruity notes. Even the caramel and sweetness is buried in there. It's like sweet oak, like a furniture wicker almost, but really darker than any of the C batches. Not quite C923, because I think those extra years really add a difference. But all right, cheers to you guys. Let's try it. Woof. Yeah, big blast, leather, oak, orange oil, and citrus. Um, Wood. Like I said, I'm gonna even hit some water now. Mm, the caramel's in there, but boy, I just don't know. I don't know if this is healthy to drink, you guys. I mean, this is a little too much. In my opinion, this bottle could go become 3 bottles practically with the right dilution. So, does this pack more of a punch? Oh, yeah. Is it necessarily any better, more like desirable? No. Different animal for sure. Different animal completely. But, you know, they'll both get you drunk, I guess, if that's what you're looking for. But different sips entirely. Oh, yeah. I mean, I see where the hype comes from. It's hard not to when you've got a glass in front of you. I'm obviously very lucky, but happy to share this with you. I hope this helps you on your hunt and make a purchase decision. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. We certainly appreciate you watching. Be well, take care of each other, drink responsibly, and take care of yourself. And see you next time, friends. All right. Bye.